Imagine you work at a camp where tickets are given to children who do good things. Now we know this is a flawed system for like 100,000 reasons, but the camp does it, and at the end of the week you get to spend your tickets on little treats and toys. The idea here is that the tickets incentivize the kids to behave well, and now you have a kid who middle of the week is being sent home for bad behavior but has a whole bunch of tickets. Let me know in the comments if you are going to let the child use his tickets before he goes home for bad behavior and doesn't come back, or if you were going to say, you know what, the tickets are to be used at the end of the week. It's not yet the end of the week. You're going home. You don't get to use your tickets. I would let the child use their tickets. And I was in a situation last week where that was not a popular choice. But here's the thing. If it were an adult who got fired in the middle of their work contract, they still get the money for the hours they worked. It would be against the law to say, I'm not going to pay you for any of the work you've done because I'm firing you before your contract is up. And this child isn't all bad. He got those tickets because, flawed system though it is, somebody saw him doing something good. And isn't what we want as people working with children to recognize them when they are doing something good? To hold for them, even though you've had a tough day, and I probably wouldn't have sent this kid home if it were me making a decision, but to hold for them that even though something really hard has happened, you are still a good child and there have been lots of moments of goodness. Isn't that what we want? You can hold these truths together if you must send the child home, that they've had a tough time and it's no longer working, but also they have had moments of brilliance, of sweetness, of kindness, and for those they have been rewarded. And if you're going to use a ticket system, you better let that kid use their tickets before they go home. Not letting them use their tickets would be so wrong, guys. So inappropriate. So heartbreaking for that child. Let me know in the comments if you are a person who would say in that moment, use the tickets, or if you're like, no, you were bad, you're going home, you're leaving before the store is open, you don't get to use the tickets, that's the consequence. I will say, when I was dealing with this kid, it took me a while to sort of figure out which side I landed on because the voices were so strong on both sides. But ultimately, and especially when I thought about an adult who would be fired from a job early, it became so clear that the right thing to do was to let the child use the tickets. Let me know where you fall in the comments.